Testing, testing. Well, hello, friends. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for coming by. Here comes my face, prepared. Hi. Welcome in to my Thursday stream. I hope you're having a lovely day. It is absolutely sweltering here in the cafe. I don't know how it is where you are, but I am absolutely sweltering. So, but I've still managed to kind of set up enough things to make me look good. Also, I've got the shades on and the shirt to because we're going to Alola today. We've not been in Alola in a long time. It's got to be at least like 2-3 years now. But we're going to do ourselves a Pokemon Nuzlocke challenge, specifically a no capture run. If you ever want to know any about the rules, because I will undoubtedly fall over my words, much like right there. If you use the command in chat, !run, it will send you over to a very, very professionally put together Google Doc, which will give you like the base rules what we're using for this challenge run. But essentially, we can only give Pokemon we are either given or we earn by not capturing, and if they get knocked out, they are not allowed to be used for the rest of the run. Nuzlocks are my favorite way of replaying old Pokemon games. And this was a challenge that was brought together through Queer Buccaneer in the chat. Offered me this several years ago now, and I never really got around to doing it. So let's get into it soon. But first, make sure we say everyone. Hello, Jay. Hello, Becky. Hello, Eden. Hello, Corey. Nice to see you all here, friends. Thanks again for stopping by the stream. Let's stop this beautiful lo-fi mix by GlitchXC. And we'll put on the DS, our actual full-on DS. And we'll switch over here. There we go. You can get to see my my DS loading screen. Yeah, I hope this will be fun. This is something I wanted to try properly for a long time. And like Eden says, this is probably one of the few areas that actually would be able to do it. Specifically in the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, there's a lot of actual, like, a lot of ways of getting a lot of different kinds of Pokemon. So, first biggest challenge, what language do we want to run it in? I'm personally keen for Italian, but I think just for everybody, let's go for English. Little Pikachu bouncing away on his little dinghy. Let's go. Actual original hardware. Yeah, we're all old school original here. Hello, we're getting a message from Alola's region's own Professor Kakui. Might be a bit loud. Might be a little bit loud. Let's pull that down a bit. Let's go there. Hang on now. Give me a sec. Hey there. Good evening. Today has finally come that you're moving to Alola. The lower region is made up of several islands. This could be the reason. There's a region. Let's move this over here, actually. Like this. There we go. Yeah, the original is like... The chanting's so good. Like, it just already sets up really nicely. This could be the region chock full of nothing but rare Pokemon. Yeah! No shortage of cool Pokemon out here at Alola. Such mysterious creatures. Yeah, Rockruff, one of the best Pokemon they added. Kakui is pretty cool. I haven't seen the version of the anime that Kukui's in though, but I mean it's the one where, spoilers, Ash succeeds. So it's good. I mean, at least it has something interesting happening at the end there. Here in Alola, we love power Pokemon and we depend on them for heaps. Some of us even battle with them if you call yourselves the Pokemon trainers. Rockruff, can you wait until I'm done talking, pal? Alright, I gotta ask you some questions about yourself. I can introduce you to everybody. So, with that trainer passport, this is also like the best implementation, well, one of the best implementations of a trainer card. Very underrated. Yeah, I mean, I really like the, I've heard the opening, like, theme song for the Sun and Moon Adventures. And that slaps pretty hard. Lab coat without a shirt underneath is a bold look. I mean... He's always hanging out in the sun. What do you expect? This is also nice. What do you look like? We're super basic. We're going to go for here. Pokemon Kukui card, this one. I want to get into the Pokemon card game when the new, like, you know, actual interface for the game works. When they've got it out, even in beta. That'll be fun. This is what I want to be, yeah. Alright, let me spell your name out for me. So we got to spell our name out. Because I've actually got the touchscreen, I can do this. We can just be... We can just be Barry. That's fine. It's been a while since we've been just me, so... So, you go by Barry? I do indeed. 10-4, go buddy. Is everybody out there on the way? That's exactly what I look like. I think we all feel that one, Becky. Yeah, it's a name that hits like a thunderbolt out of the sky. He likes Pokemon moves, by the way. If you've never met Kukui before, he likes Pokemon moves. Can't wait for you to see you in person, cousin. Gen 6 has the best singular season XYZ, but the Zip 7 anime is entirely better than the entire Gen 6. I will take your word for it. I know you've watched quite a lot of the anime. Like, you've been going through it. Have you seen any of the newest one? Which is what, Journeys? We can talk about what you want. This intro goes on for a while. If I can make it off the first island before the end of this stream, I will consider that a win, by the way. This is also the bit where I try and figure out if I actually put the right game cartridge in. Currently very much enjoy it, cool. I see people are quite hyped by the Champions tournament that they're teasing. Hey, guess what? You know what I said before about seeing if I put the right cartridge in? I didn't put the right cartridge in. This is regular Moon, so I'm going to let you see the title screen, and then we're going to switch over why I put the right cartridge in. Just to confirm. Yep. Pokemon Moon. Not Ultra Moon. Pokemon Moon. So you're coming over here for a second. While I effortlessly switch cartridges over. You won't even realize I'm doing it. The only really reason you know is because I'm doing it like this. I thought about what he was saying interesting. Several professors are... I study evolution. I study... Whoops. I study evolution. I study environment. Kukui's like, I just like it when Pokemon punches. I just like it when Pokemon punch each other. You know? It's a real fun experience. I like being blasted in the face by magical dragon powers. We get to see the story intro differences. Yeah, it's very pronounced how the story differences are between Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. At least, like in the intro, I think there's only one real difference, and that's like, and again, that's how I was able to tell before really checking which version of the game I decided to put in. That's who tries to stop that lovely young lady from escaping in wherever that may be. But yeah, the Champions tournament, they're getting like a lot of the old like strongest champions like in the game in the anime to have like a kind of tournament against each other. It's an interesting idea. You got like Lance and whoever it was that won the XYZ and Cynthia. And you know everyone loves seeing Cynthia, right? So yeah, how's your day been while I'm saying all this all up? I hope you have not been suffering the heat as much as I have. Even though I get to work outside, somehow it was equally, this is like horrendously hot today. I think we hit about 28 degrees. It's Celsius, by the way. Right, let's starting up the game in English. Let's head back over to this screen, and we'll put the music back on there. Gonna have a very familiar conversation with Kukui. So to get 31 degrees here tomorrow, yikes. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like 34. I think is like the heights we get around here. That's the extreme heights. Me playing Black 2 and walk into a random house, Cynthia's time. Yep, that was always the fun point, walking into the that mansion on the beach in Black 2 and White 2, as you were saying there. Not knowing the horrors you were about to let yourself in for. Oh yeah, the cutie fly appears like over the top here as well. That's nice. It's been cool that they're good. Supposedly 20 here, so manageable. That's nice, yeah. It's supposed to hit that around the weekends around here when the when it starts raining over the weekend here, which would be fun. Right. I'll admit, this should also have been should have been like a teller for me in terms of the way you look, because I don't like the way the main character looks in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Also, this intro goes really, really hard. I've never really listened to it properly. There I am. What do you think it sounds like? Oh, it sounds like a trop kick right to the head. It's not a Thunderbolt. So that's the real main difference. He just names a different move. Yeah, that's a nice little kind of like way of attacking the fans. You know how you guys always say that Cynthia's the hardest champion? Well, here she is, just randomly a game as you're exploring a post game. Tropius can't even learn Trop Kick. You feel like that should be his signature move, but no. But then again, he's only got like stubby legs. But then again, Dodrio can learn Fly. And doesn't really have the biggest wings, so... I've seen a lot of people hate on Journeys, but I don't understand it all. It's just very different, but it's very fun. Just the people... There we are, that's the difference as well. Those people should lower their expectations of the anime. It's not good, it's never been except for X, Y, and Z, but it's very fun. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be a fun Saturday morning cartoonish style thing, right? That's how I've seen it, but then again, I only used to watch it Saturday mornings, so... Boomer talk for you there. But yeah, the Cynthia fight being the nightmare that it was. It's nice to see that they kind of put a semi-Cynthia fight in one of the newest games. I don't know if you've ever got that far, but it's definitely one of the newer games. Maybe not, but maybe by a different name, but it's still a Cynthia fight. Yeah, the cyborgs are in this on the Ultra Recon Squad. And depending on which version of the game you have, it's different members of the squad. This one, you get Captain Mustache and Friend and his lieutenant. Whereas in the in Ultra Sun, you get a small child and her angry older brother. Could it be anything more soothing? The first evening spent under the Alolan's calm moon. I feel like I could stay out here all night. But that's enough of that. Time to unpack the boxes. Meowth, could you go get Barry for me? Sure thing, because I'm sleeping. As everyone should be at all times. Saw on a YouTube video mathematically decided that trainers who are the strongest, Cynthia was both number 3 and number 1. So strong they had to put him in twice. I know Sun and Moon gets a lot of like isn't really spoken about very kindly in general in Pokemon games. But I feel like I get this with all Pokemon games. The further and further we get away from the release and more other Pokemon games come out, I start to enjoy it more. My Pinsir bed. Hello, Meowth. Thank you for waking me up, buddy, as per usual. I'm very jet-lagged from where I was. Even on a tiny globe like this, Kanto and Alola seem all before. Oh yeah, so you are canonically actually from Kanto, aren't you? And then my It's a game console you can even take outside and play. Amazing. The power of science is incredible. Oh, I can't do this yet. No, I have to actually go talk to my mother. She's worse than the remakes, apparently. She's one of the only trainers that has perfect IVs and EV. Yeah, she has items on her Pokemon and everything. Still can't stand X and Y. It just felt like lacking in content. It just felt like it was more geared towards competitive, and the story was so light. I mean, I'll be honest, I feel like the story is quite light on most Pokemon games. But yeah, I feel you on that one. Oh, you were light, weren't you? Yeah, you're so full of energy by now. And just look, it's night already. It's completely opposite of Kanto, but we're so far away from Alola. So Barry, how excited are you to meet some Alola Pokemon? I guess. I mean, I'm not going to meet that many Pokemon, trust me. Oh, sometimes you got to learn to have a little wonder in your life. I love that line for some reason. You got to learn to have a little wonder into your life. We're living in Alola region now, the beautiful islands everyone wants to visit. I'm sure Pokemon live in this place. It must be friendly too, right? I hope so, because I'm not going to meet many of them. Might be a bad idea for you to go out and see yourself how friendly Pokemon are. Right, Barry, go out and get ready for a bit of exploring. Your bag and your hat. Yes, very important to go get my bag and my hat and my adventurer's rulebook. Can't break the adventurer's rulebook. It's very important. I've always said Sun and Moon were underrated. Yeah, love them, but never really disliked. Yeah, I've never really disliked any Pokemon game. I have had more fun with X and Y as it going on. I remember it took me quite a while to play it, like properly all the way through, but I did quite enjoy it by the end. That was very fun, but I didn't recognize the music, but I did recognize the team. I see. So when you took on the Cynthia fight in the new Pokemon game, Eden, you yeah, I think it was something. It's that that opening sting is in my head. Like the amount of times I had to fight actual Cynthia in Platinum when I first did it was embarrassingly absurd. I think I beat her on a bus, and I actually like fist pumped when I beat her around all these strangers. Pokemon in real life. Okay. Oh yeah, this is where I can actually run from the beginning. My goodness. Okay, so we go up here. We can't really go anywhere else. We're very much hemmed in. Like, there's a lot of areas off to the side that are locked off to us until we get certain ride Pokemon. So, hello. Something's coming at you from the tall grass. Oh, Jesus, it's coming right for us. Yeah! Curse you, little rat. Luckily, I got the squad here for me. I'm sure everyone asks this all the time whenever you watch this, but pick your favourite star and be disappointed when I don't pick that one. It's the Trump skunk. Unfortunate. Such an unfortunate design for, just timing-wise, for Yungoos. Hey there, cousin. Hang on, I know you. You're Barry, right? You okay? I saw you got attacked like that. I was scared spitless. You and me both, cousin. I'm looking after these Pokemon, but they dash right out of the way to save you. But I guess you're getting ahead of myself. Welcome to Alola, the Pokemon paradise. That's what I'm supposed to be saying. I'm Kukui, yeah? Pokemon professor. People and Pokemon live together here in Alola too. But don't you ever forget. You can go anywhere, yeah, as long as you've got Pokemon in your corner. Wild Pokemon could be lurking tall grass, yeah, just waiting to leap out and bite you, but you'll be fine as long as you got a partner of your own. Hey there. Yeah, let me introduce you to Pokemon that helped you just now. This is the grass type, Rowlet. Ooh. This is the fire type, Litten. Every competitor's favourite Pokemon. And the water type Pokemon, Poplio. Bork. You see, the fact of the matter is, one of these Pokemon will become your first partner too. Hey, maybe that's why they wanted to save you. Go and choose the one you'd like to keep as your partner, cousin. Why don't you go ahead and choose one of them to be your partner? My goodness. So Ash's Rowlet is so adorable. It wears a little Decidueye hood. Oh my goodness. Still conflicted about Arceus Decidueye. I think it took a while for the design to come around to me, but yeah, I mean, I was quite fond of like all of the differences. I don't know why Samurott is so small. Is Samurott always supposed to be that small? But yeah, that's how I felt about that one. Best Alolan star is Litten. I will not be taking questions. They're all cool. Yeah, I mean, Ash's Rowlet is super cute. I used to dislike Primarina, but since the anime, I love it. It wasn't in the anime that much, but I just got more used to the design and started appreciating it. So, Hisuian Decidueye is really cool. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the design choices they took to make them a bit more unique to Hisui, especially Decidueye. I think it's more pronounced with Decidueye. But yeah, regardless of what your favorite one, the correct choice for particular this one is Poplio. A little clown seal, which was also the first Pokemon I picked for these generation of games. Works hard to make better, more awesome balloons. So you're gonna go with the water type Pokemon Poplio? I am indeed. And then we raise him up so we can stand on the highest mountains as we stare directly into his big clown nose, merely inches away from our face. But at least Poplio is happy about it. Now, yeah, this is also another kind of soft rule. Every Pokemon we have to have a nickname, because it's the same sort of reason you don't name a turkey you're raising for Christmas. You get emotionally attached to it, so it makes it harder to do. So this is going to be our way of attaching ourselves to our Pokemon. We give them names, and then we get uber sad when they die. I have some ideas for some names, but please feel free to throw any out that you're like, we're going to call this male Poplio for no specific reason. I just think it's funny. We're going to call him Gus Gus. So you went with Poplio. Whoa, what a fine looking team you two are. Now that you have Pokemon battles, you can call yourself a Pokemon trainer. Here's some Pokeballs. Here's a Pokeball for Poplio. It should feel nice and cozy in there. Begin discourse about whether you like Pokemon following you or not. I'll wait. Alright then, let's get going to Iki Town, Barry. Time to meet the Island Kahuna. But why? I always like the bottom options because they're always so much more disinterested in what's happening. Truth is that a Poplio of yours is a gift for the Kahuna, not me. So let's go show it off to give it a pro thank you, cousin. It may be the only gift you get. That's what you think, Kukui. I'm only getting gift Pokemon. Cause you hadn't heard, Kahunas are all crazy strong trainers. Be careful out there. I will try and be as careful as I possibly can. Okay, Poplio. League Town's right up there. Get Poplio there in that Pokeball I gave you. Oh, but he looks like he's having a good time, just trotting behind me. Fine, I'll do it. Onward. And then our first real battle. Against a Rattata. The coolest Rattata. Okay, Gus Gus. Time to show everyone what you can do. Give him the water gun. Ow. It's fine. It's fine. Ow. Have I... Now, I can never tell, because Rattatas are always naturally fast. Have I got a slow Poplio? He won his first battle. Good job, Gus Gus. Proud of you. Excuse me. So let's have a look at Gus Gus while we're here. Attack down, speed up. So actually got a fast Poplio. I mean, that is... Of all the natures, what nature is this? Timid nature. Yeah, so of the natures I could have got for it, that's not bad, because it keeps the special attack as it is. They grow up so fast. And then again, a boost to the speed's always going to be good for any fight. And just for it's got the ability Torrent, so when it gets to half health, it increases the... I think it's half health. Or is it red health? In any case, when it gets lower in health, it will power up water moves. So Water Gun will do more damage the more hurt Gus Gus gets. I'm not relying on Gus Gus getting hurt, but... Oh, we should do that as well, actually, before we go with... Let's go Pokemon Refresh. This might actually become, like, useful for us. So yeah, we get to actually play around with our Pokemon. I can give him a little scritch. Yeah. Now, where's the sweet spot? No, doesn't like that. Okay. On the nose? No. Doesn't like... Oh, there it is, on top of the head. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Gus Gus likes to squishes on the head. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Although it might screens a little bit. There we go. As we shake the entire desk. So this does have in battle. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Yeah, this does have in battle repercussions, I guess. The more friendly he is, like, he'll get some, we'll show some hearts in a second. I think we're close to actually where he's max hearts for now. But this basically makes a little happiness meter grow passively for him. And the happier and more connected your Pokemon is to you. There we go. Because you said that. Now we can give him some Pokebeans. You'll get some benefits for it. You don't get anything for a 1 heart, but 2 hearts, they start getting bonus experience in battle. And the higher up you go, they can do things like survive hits that would normally knock them out, which would be very useful. They can shake off status effects. Oh, he's getting a bit full. There we go. Nice. So if I do this, we can see... Yeah, so you can see that he's full, his belly is full, he's enjoyed himself, and he's got 1 star affection. 2 stars, we get a bonus to experience. And then beyond that, I don't know. I've never really, like, engaged with my Pokemon that much. But it's definitely useful. Okay. You think it's 1/3 health? Okay, so it's red health then. The Torrent boosts up water moves. You know what? The amount of, like, compare Pokemon I actually play, you'd think I'd remember that. But then again, I don't really use a lot of Pokemon that use Torrent. Let's see if I can sneak behind here. Yeah. I'm gonna get this item. Thank you for the potion. We can just walk around here. We don't get to have to worry about any other Pokemon trainer fights. Except... Hey, hey! Which Pokemon do you decided to choose, partner? Have you decided? Oh yeah, I'm Hal. I couldn't wait for you to I couldn't wait for us to pick our partners together, so I came to find you myself. This is my friend. His name is Gus Gus. Don't be mean to him. Whoa, Poplio is so cool. Hey, wait, you already picked your Pokemon? Sorry about that, Hal. We had a little accident on the way up here, so I ended up letting Barry choose his partner first without you. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess it's just fate. But you can choose with these two, Hal. My partner is going to be Litten. I choose you. Again, we can start the discussion that normally pops on this about whether your rival should really be picking the type that they're weak to when they know. I personally, just from my way of playing games, I'd personally prefer it if my rival decided that he wanted to pick something strong against me. But that's not really the relationship a lot of the rivals have with you anymore. You take care of Rowlet here. You better believe I will, Hal. I wonder what will happen to this Rowlet. I guess we'll never find out. Wait up. Me and Litten have to ask you. Be our opponents in our first ever Pokemon battle together. Yeah, let's go. Hold on, before you two step in the ring, let's make sure the Poplio is up to it. Oh yeah, Gus took up some damage. Okay, we've just met this guy, and he's already our best friend, so now it's time to kick his ass. As always, keep in mind that if at any point does Gus get knocked out, we fail the challenge, like right now, so... Yeah, same, Joe. When back then, the rivals that I can always remember were not the nicest dudes in the world to you. I personally wouldn't mind your rivals being friendly with you if they were also a bit of a challenge. Like, it would make... I guess it would make Nuzlocking, like, incredibly difficult, but I always like these fights to be a challenge. It's so very rare that rival fights are actually a challenge. They're supposed to be, like, your equal in these, like... Or at least I feel like they're always supposed to be your equal going through the story. And they just feel like another trainer that you just happen to bump into more often. And then never I mean, maybe that's just the way I play games. Maybe, like, my continued playing of Pokemon games makes them not a challenge. Sorry. Chair decided it's going to go head for the floor. Right, so yeah, we beat our first encounter with Hau. I feel like the second fight might be a bit more of a challenge. Because he acquires another Pokemon on the way through to the next fight that may have a slight advantage against Poplio. A little one. Basically, Poplio is the quote-unquote correct choice if you're just having one of these. It's a lot of the ones that the speedrunners use when they're playing through this game. Because while it has certain weaknesses to... and a certain little bit... gets a bit hairy against people like Hau. Especially for most of the early part of this island. They have a lot more advantages over some of the more tougher Pokemon. We'll have an advantage over the first Totem Pokemon, and we're also going to have an inherent advantage over the first Kahuna as well. Then we had Wally, a sick kid who we kick the stuffing out. We make him better, though. Or at least that's how I get opinions from playing Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. I never played the originals. Still haven't. I've seen plenty of people play them enough to I feel like I've played them myself. But yeah, I've never played the original Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire. Weird way of saying it, but there you go. So yeah, we've got to go find the Kahuna. He gave us our first Pokemon. Talk about the guardian deity of the islands as well. One criticism that always gets levied over Sun and Moon is how long this essentially a tutorial island takes. And I know I am just sort of walking around and mumbling and chatting to you guys, which is going to slow down any playthrough. But I kind of feel it. It's still like a nice introduction to Alola, specifically when you get this kind of stuff too. Like, oh my goodness. It's the girl from the intro that we know about. No one else does. So please stay in the bag. Please stay in the bag. We could be in trouble if anyone sees you. Mysterious girl, please wait for me. Break into a Peter Andre song? No, that's not break into a Peter Andre song. Weird enough, when Ruby and Sapphire came out, I didn't like the shift of the art style and new mons. It felt very different from Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver. I've come to love them since. I have a same opinion. That's the same sort of journey that I went on with Black and White. Oh no. Small cloud. The never-ending quest in Sun and Moon of keeping Nebby in the bag. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, there's a lot of things to admire about Gen 3 and Gen 5. It just took me a little while to kind of click on it. Maybe I am just old man yells at cloud. Who are you? Never mind me. You have to save it, please. Save Nebby. Dus, welcome to. Thank you for popping over onto the YouTube channel. Much appreciated, friend. How are you doing today? Those Spearow are attacking it, but I'm not trainer. I can't. Okay, let's go save ourselves a Nebby. We're going to save ourselves a cotton ball. You're doing a super hardcore Nuzlocke. I'm still not quite good enough to do those. I'm assuming, like, you know, no healing. Only battling trainers, stuff like that. Alright, Gus. Time to take on these awful Spearow. The worst flying type in the game. I love Black and White once I got past the whole, what, TMs don't break? What a revolution that felt like, right? I can buy a TM once, and then I can use it whenever I feel like it. My goodness. You can't use items in the game, and you can't use held items. Oof. So you're just at the whim of, like, hoping you can, like, heal up. Like, from the free heals. My goodness. How's it going so far, friend? Are you winning, son? That was cringy as fuck. Right, let's move on. Fun fact, one of the Cosmo cards in TCG doesn't attack, it just withdraws and draws you a card. Utility cards, me likes it. Managed to chase off one Spearow, but still more. Please, help Nebby if you can, and be careful. Looks like the attack may have damaged the plank bridge too. Oh no. Don't fall in. It'd be nice if he could actually fall in. I say nice. I would rather not plummet to my death. But it would be a bold statement from the start of the game to have you just fall to your death in the watery abyss. But we are actually physically being attacked by Pokemon now. This is also my kind of favourite bit where these Spearows are here, and then this appears, and I'm pretty sure he kills all three of them. He just atomizes all three of those Spearow. You can use Pokemon Centers. Okay, so you just gotta hope you kind of know where you're going for it. My goodness. Saved by the lightning chicken. Back in my day, we had Lavender Town. I used to like how its mechanics represented Nebby hiding in the bag. Yeah, it's nice when that can kind of like like it's interesting how the TCG like represents game mechanics and their. Oh, Nebby. You know what happened last time you used it? You couldn't move for ages. I don't know why you do that again. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry, Nebby. I know you were just trying to save me that time, and I couldn't even help you in return. Just doesn't care. Just is wandering around. Isn't listening to her at all. Because I found something shiny on the floor. Thus, I also didn't ask which Pokemon game you're actually playing through for your Nuzlocke too. I'm so grateful for you helping us out in this dangerous spot. Are you the Kahuna? I'm Lily. I like the idea that she's just completely taken aback by how stupid that question was. No, I'm Lily. I suppose this stone must belong to you. Thanks for the sparkling stone. Doing Emerald. Okay, we were just talking about like Gen 3 games. I have not played them. I know my partner was a big fan of the Gen 3 games. I believe she completely, like, as they say, 100%ed Ruby. I think she still has it as well. Like her old GBA with a copy of Ruby in it that has like every Pokemon in it. It's quite impressive. Like I think probably until Sword and Shield I hadn't actually done that myself. So I'm worried you might get attacked again by some wild Pokemon or something. I'll escort you back down this pathway. There are no Pokemon down it, but I will escort you nonetheless. Smart idea is to save at the starters, so you won't have to do the beginning of the story every time. Yep, that's I've seen a lot of these with people doing randomizers as well. They like saving right at the very start. Lily, I thought you were going to the Kahuna. Kahuna Hala, he said something about attending and then he had to left town on his own. We're just taking a stroll at Mahalo Trail when I was waiting for his return. And that's when I met our new neighbor, Barry, huh? He just got to Alola yesterday. Help him find his way around, yeah? Sure. So you're one of the professor's acquaintances. Yes, we're acquaintances. Nice to meet you too. And then the big man comes back. What an absolute unit of a man. Gotta respect a man who can wear flip-flops out and about. I just caught him in the middle of some brawling rockcraft, that's all. Sorry, lady, what were you saying before? For some reason I thought I saw Tapu Koko flying around. Yes, like a Kahuna Nebi got attacked by some Spearow, because that's just unfortunately how like Cosmog lives its life. Barry here helped me protect it, but the bridge collapsed and thought both of them might fall to the river and the ravine and die. And that's when the island's guardian deity swooped in to save them. What a crazy story, Mark. Though it's said to protect us, Tapu Koko is rather a fickle creature. Yet our guardian has moved to save you. Kukui, my boy, I think you're forced to celebrate. Are Kukui and Hala and How related in any way? Or is it just, because they like Pokemon that much, they just have a very close friendship? You think so? I mean, I've always assumed, but I never really looked into it. They seem to have a very familial relationship. For me, anyway. Hala and How are grand. Yeah, I don't know about Kukui. Yeah, I know they've never really said. He does call everybody cousin, though. So... cousin is a family-neutral term. Anyone could be a cousin if you believe hard enough. Pokemon like it when you pet them and take care of them. Yeah, we've already discovered that. We were scritching our boy Gus Gus on the head. Alright, here's a little gift to help you in spirit. We get the hollow shell of a Pokedex. Hala is the one that trained Kukui in Poke. Oh, I see. Okay, so I guess that would be why they have quite a close relationship. We do partner Popular is registered, so check it out. Also, here's something else. You chose Mudkip as your star. Everybody likes Mudkip, right? I don't see anyone like full. Actually, no, I say that again. My partner, she's very keen on the Sceptile line. You don't use berries either. Yeah, I mean that would be the held items, wouldn't it? So, how far are you in through your Nuzlocke? Are you how far have you got through it so far? I do apologize if I missed you saying that early. You seriously asking me that? You're the one to forget to tell anyone you're wandering off in this little stroll and sing without a word. Barry, I can smell sparkling stones in your bag. Can I have it? Could it be? Tutu, isn't that... You were rescued by Tapu Koko on the bridge. Isn't that what I heard right? And then that's what I got the stone. So even deigned to give you a stone. Perhaps you are here, and perhaps you were here, Barry, because you were meant to be. Allow me to borrow the stone for now. Fret not. I will return to you tomorrow evening. You're grinding out. You're grinding for May in Route 103. Okay. So it's the very first. Is that the very first fight? My Hoenn geography is not great. It's one of the very first bits. Must be long during the festival tomorrow. Hala trained both Kukui and Guzma, and then Guzma got fed up with Kukui and traditions and stuff like that, and he started Team Skull after he and Kukui had a fight. I do remember they having some kind of altercation that kind of made out that maybe him and Guzma knew each other from some point in their lives. All this hidden Pokemon lore. Hello, Nebby. Out of the bag again, as per usual. Would you not try not to escape the moment you're told not to, and to wander off? And then everyone laughs at this small child Pokemon potentially getting itself killed. Amusing. They had fisticuffs? I hope. Yeah, I mean, they definitely had like a full-on fist fight. It's the first battle I ever do that is not a wild battle. Good luck, friend. Oh, yeah. He came running to help you? What a sweet little thing. Yeah, right there on Route 1. It saved you. That's amazing. It must have been a fate you met. They're actually really close friends before the fight? Okay. Was that while Guzma was trained to be a world-class golfer, too? Brr. Oh, Gus. Yeah, let's all have a nice little slip. Ah, what a stunning sunset. Alright, today's the day I finally unpack. Yeah. This is the real conflict in the game. Your mum versus boxes. That doorbell? Good to see who it was, Barry. Will do, mother. Will do. Yep, that's pretty much it. Triple threat of Pokemon trainer, golfer, and Chad. I think Guzma's posture probably stops him being a Chad. I think you have to have good posture to be a Chad, like physically. Mentally, everyone's a Chad, right? Hands up if you're definitely a Chad in your heart. It's about time we got over the festival. Let's go. But first, I've got something to teach you. Yeah, it's Oh yeah, so he's going to teach us the thing we can't actually do. In this game. So he's going to teach us how to catch Pokemon, but again, the rules for our Nuzlocke is we cannot capture any Pokemon. It's only Pokemon we are given, or we acquire by means other than actually catching. So doing like mini games and stuff like that. So there's a fair few that we can do. I'm just a Chad online. I'm one of those internet Chads. Ryu is a Chad officially. Yeah, I've seen Capcom have very much enjoyed deploying the word Chad in their PR stuff for Street Fighter 6. Guzma is a punk Chad, redefining the meaning of Chad to be better for the better of the world. Guzma's the real hero here. He comes around eventually, right? Spoilers, by the way. So you know, while Pokemon... And this is going to be our character just zones out while this happens. Avert your eyes, children. We don't know how this works. We can't possibly figure out how... We can't possibly figure out how Pokemon battles actually work. Doing this is actually possible. I thought I saw like a no capture thing from... I haven't watched a lot of M&J TV, but I've definitely seen at least the thumbnails for no captures. So yeah, it's 100% possible. I'm just interested to see if you could do it Nuzlocke style. You know, like if anyone dies, if anyone gets knocked out, that's it. Especially in these early points in the game, you know, where we have to really conserve Poplio. That's why I put a 3 heal limit on my rules. Normally it's for my Nuzlocke, I normally like putting like 1 heal, but because we're so limited, and especially in this early point of the game, I put 3. It's a bit of a soft way out of it, but I feel like we might actually make some progress. But yeah, I hear good things about M&J TV, and that's always good when someone in the Pokemon community has a nice reputation, because not everyone else does, you know? M&J TV is very good. I've been watching him for a long time. Okay, I mean, maybe I'll have a look. At the moment, the Pokemon content I watch is a lot of Wolfie stuff, but it's only because I like the competitive side. And a friend of ours, Ethan, does a lot of like shit posting as well. We don't talk about that guy in the Pokemon community. You know, that guy. That guy, you could just say that guy and everyone knows. Do you watch his... oh, hello, Jedi. Welcome to the stream. It goes very well, thank you. How are you? Right, so... If we were planning on... This is a 100% catch rate. So if we really wanted to catch this Grubbin, we could just throw a Pokeball without actually fighting it, and we could catch it. Sadly, our guy doesn't know how to catch Pokemon, so we're leaving. Right, so we got through there. We're just gonna skip through as much as we can, try and get the items and move through. Vouch for Liam, Libris, and yeah. I mean, the bits and pieces I've seen you interacting with Liam, Umbreon, Libris, and Bookkeeper Toby, they seem like nice. They seem like nice guys. So this is the one fight we can't skip. This is the teach me how to play Pokemon battles. An hour-ish drive from for my Chiro appointment, jammed K-pop the whole time, rocking it out like we should on the K-pop. I'm glad you had a good time. Baneri! No. Alright, Gus. As sad as it is, we're gonna have to beat this bunny up. This beignet. Chiropractor. Chiropractor. Is that what... For some reason I read that as Chiro. It's like, I wasn't going to question what Chiro was, but Chiropractor makes a lot more sense. I haven't played any Gen 6 or 7. I actually did play 7 Let's Go, but it was a demo, so it wasn't actually time for me. Oh, okay. I have very much enjoyed Gen 7. And, you know, Gen 6 was pretty cool too. But yeah, I think we were talking a bit about it earlier. Like, some of these games are a bit divisive for reasons. They are very fun, though. I mean, Corey, honestly, not knowing who the guy is that we're talking about is a blessing for you, really. It's, ooh. Yeah. You don't really want to know. Apologies for bringing it up and therefore making people curious, but yeah, you really don't want to know. I'm just going to stare directly into this doggo's eyes. I don't know if this really gets you anything other than just being like... Bye-bye. Other than just being friends with a random dog. But it's fine. Also, right, see if I can properly, like... So this is nice. So the music plays through here, and then... I've always loved this part. The closer you get to Iki Iki Town, it adds the bongo drums in. Don't know if you can hear that, if the audio quality is good enough for you to hear that, especially with my stupid voice, but... Yeah. Yeah, so that guy. So, measuring the aura readings here. Numbers appear to be a bit high. What do you think, Captain? Definitely robots, right? What? Did you say something? I was certainly not distracted by the foolish display of festivity. So there are aura readings in this place. Perhaps it may be effect of that one they call the Island Kahuna. But everything is so bright here in Alola. Far brighter than we had been told it would be. I find it loathsome, its awful brightness. Even though this light we have sought for so long? Yes, I suppose you are right. We must carry out our investigations to return to the light of our own world as well, before the blinding one can awaken. Greetings, small child. Please admire my mechanical mustache. You are not native to Alola either, are you? You seem to have come from far away. You glad that did the Ultra Recon's group didn't look like this in the air? I mean, I kind of like I like the mechanical mustache. I don't know what it is. I just really like the mustache. So I think I might want to actually fight some of the trainers just to kind of really like boost up Gus. We're gonna need all the help I'm gonna get for the fight. Mudkip, Wurmple, Poochyena, and Lotad. Oh, what are you hoping the... It's probably a bit of a stupid question, but what are you hoping that the Wurmple turns into? Because I know it's not really, like, super obvious at the start. Like, I've never really understood what it is that defines what turns Wurmple into the two different, like, diverging Pokemon. Always been a very cool idea. Same as, like, the Hitmontop line. Sorry, the Tyrogue line. Oh, Caterpie, hello! But is there some sort of hidden kind of stataroo that dictates what your Wurmples turn into? Is it nature-based? Ah, so we're actually hoping for Dustox. Everyone's favorite version of the Wurmple. So yeah, I think I will accost this child. Hey, please battle me. Sure thing, kiddo. So May has a Trico for you then, Dus. Right, I can still water gun. I always forget to rearrange my moves. I just leave them where they are, and it's always at some point this will cost me dearly. So I probably should actually like rearrange my moves so that the one I'm just gonna spam is number one. The Ultra Recon Squad looks like this, but Ash. Oh yeah, the Mallow, Gladian, Cowie. I can never figure out how to say that kid's name. Sophocles, I want to say his name is. Lily and Lana are part of the Ultra Guardians, and their uniforms thankfully don't look like it. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping Ash would get a mechanical mustache. But does he have Diabatrico? See, I remember. Again, we were talking earlier about like your rivals getting Pokemon that kind of counter you. Is an enjoyable part of the game. Well, I think it's an enjoyable part of the game. I understand why they don't do it now, but I like that part. Great trainers can sense promise in other trainers. Did you pick up on anything? Let's just move on very quickly. I want to battle the other trainer down the road here. Even though I skipped him earlier, I have a mindset of something else here, so I'm going to fight this kid. Go for it, Caterpie. Show him the power of Bug-type Pokemon. Oh no, the power of the bug type. The best type in the game. Nothing can contend with the bug type. Everyone pray for me. I've got to deal with one Caterpie. Watch this level 3 Caterpie be faster than me as well. Never mind. Never mind. Thank you, Becky, for sending the thoughts and prayers. It worked. We survived because of your thoughts and prayers. Stream chat saves the day yet again. And disarming voice. This is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. I lost with my bug-type Pokemon. You're really bugging me, you know? So much power. So much power in the heart of the cards. Bug-type Pokemon become powerful quickly. I gotta do my best to raise them. I hope you do well, friend. You know what? Bug types, especially Butterfree, has weird scaling, you know? Gets strong very quickly through leveling up and then falls off almost as quickly. Providing it's not accompanied by Steel, then it's some of the best types in the game. Oh, Executor. Alolan Executor was either what sold Sun and Moon to you or made you hate it instantly. What they in air quotes did to Executor. The Alolan region is made up of 4 islands. Each island has its own guardian deity. Our festival today is to express our thanks to these great Pokemon guardians for always remaining by our sides. Well, we'll call it a festival, but it's just a little thing we do here. There may not be many of us, but at least every last one of us goes all out. Mimikyu's what sold you. Mimikyu's such a cool Pokemon. What they did was perfect. Exactly. That's kind of what I thought. This is just this is the best way of selling regional variants, which is one of the best things they've added into Pokemon. Like, giving that, like, fresh coat of paint, that fresh, like, feel to old Pokemon. Hey, how's it, Barry? Man, I thought you'd never make it. Me and Litton have been waiting for ages. Grrr. Hold on, did anyone explain to you about tonight? Oh yeah, right on time. But to what exactly? Shh, bag, be quiet. Full-powered festival of Pokemon battling. We'll battle in the name of Tapu Koko, pitting our best moves against one another in friendly competition to please our guardian. Woo. So you two be taking part in battle? I don't like seeing Pokemon fight each other, since they often end up getting hurt. But I'm sure to watch you both. That's a weird relationship to have with it. Like, I don't want to watch you guys fight each other, but at the same time, I'm kind of intrigued. Yeah, Lonely Executor is hilarious. Hey, your Pokemon are for you, Barry. Show them your care in return. Allow me to heal them by this time. Are you ready for this Pokemon battle? Yeah, I think we can do it. Then let's begin. For all lives are islands. Sorry, I'm switching windows for something. Beg your pardon. Very much beg your pardon. There we go. For those who undertake the island challenge, enjoy with our hearts. We pray for your protection, for all of Melee. May the Pokemon battle be an offering. We're being sacrificed to Tapu Koko. My goodness. For you stands Hal, grandson of the Kahuna. Let's have fun with this one, Lidden. And other Pokemon that we haven't mentioned yet. For him stands Barry, one who met Tapu Koko. What? What a curious little thing Tapu Koko is. Just typical of it. You can do it, guys. I believe in you. So we both have a good time, I think we can call it a great battle, huh? Yes. I very much believe so. Barry Howe, bring forth the power of your Pokemon. Let's go. Ooh, got a challenge to say a name here. Wasuki? I'm going to say Wasuki. Welcome to the stream, friend. Hope you have a good day. How's other Pokemon? A Pichu. You see why I was a little bit worried about this, picking Poplio. But Gus, I believe you can... Good to hear, friend. Good to hear. Hope I got that name kind of right. So at least I know that the Charm, which drops his physical attack, won't affect me here. Because I only have special attacking moves. I wonder if Water Gun... Nope, that's bad. I just pounded. That's bad. That's really bad. Of course, the one time. I knew this was going to happen. I was like, oh, I'm not going to hit him, so it's fine. I'm not going to have to worry about the paralysis. Instantly. Fat fingers, as always. I could be just using the touch screen down here. And it would have been fine. I'm pretty sure Pichu knows Thunder Shock at this point. But we're good here. Oh, Wasagi, thank you very much for the follow, friend. Really appreciate it. Welcome to Womack Berry's Monster Cafe. I hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, so we started off pretty okay in that fight. Let's hope. At least I can't be burnt. I guess that's the upside. We take the small like victories. Okay, we'll just one shot him as well. Oh, it was a crit. Fair enough. I felt that was a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, Gus. That might be that's one of the more difficult fights to strike at the start. I appreciate that you got that. You got a Tailo now. Awesome. I think Tailo is one of those Pokemon that's slowly growing on me. Like as we as the years go by. I never really had a big connection with Tailo and Swellow, but I mean they're alright. I'm more of a Staraptor guy myself. The reaction of someone meeting a Tapu is completely different in the anime. They're like, oh my god. And in the anime it's like, oh my god, are you okay? So like, are the Tapus like kind of dangerous? I think I've seen like the first episode of the Alola anime where Tapu Koko kind of teaches Ash how to use Z moves. That was a really great battle. I had a blast fighting you. Yeah, somehow I gave you options to win, and I still won. You still lost. What a crazy life. It was a good battle. We were Tapu Koko. Creepy, watching us fight for his amusement. No, I tell you to help with May, but he's gonna help with Brawl. Yeah, I mean, you keep him around. He should keep you safe for those early gyms. And I guess you're not really gonna have to worry too much about Roxanne when you've got your Mudkip. Pokemon is insane when you think about it. Here is God, an actual God. Shove it in a tiny ball and give it to a 10-year-old. I mean, that was one of the things I liked about Legends Arceus. You know, the idea that Pokemon are actually terrifying. The more and more I think about Arceus, the more and more I love it. I mean, I liked it to begin with, but yeah, the more and more I think about it, the more and more I actually like really love it. Yeah, I had to fight God. I had to beat God in single combat to actually earn the right to seal it away forever for my own monetary gains. Still need to play it. It's a lot of fun. I think you'd really... I mean, there's a couple of things that I'm not... I miss the trainer battles, like more trainer battles in Legend Arceus. But other than that, I mean, I think like most of that will be sort of solved in air quotes, like anything's solved in Pokemon, but solved with Scarlet and Violet. Other than that, though, it's like super fun. I remember you saying how it kind of ruined the main series games for you, just like, but who knows? Maybe like Scarlet and Violet will have enough of what Arceus is in there to make you like it. Also, if you may be looking at my overlay, might be tell I'm a little bit excited. Only 147 days to go until Scarlet and Violet come out. Keeping count. The Island Challenge is about aiming to be the strongest trainer, the Island Challenge champion. So yeah, this is our stand-in for the gym challenge. We're going to go around all the islands, we're going to beat all the kahunas, and we're going to become the best. And it's an island tradition. And I really love this implementation of it, how it's basically the gym challenge, but not quite. Coco is aggressive, Lele is playful, but way too strong and accidentally beats its playmates very close to death. Bulu is very rarely seen, so it's unknown and thus scary, and Feeny is very protective of its ruins. Basically, anyone who isn't a kahuna gets punished severely. They are supposed to be like the strongest trainers on the island, so I guess that makes sense. So the trainers that have nothing but Wurmple in the forest, I'm just gonna switch. Yeah, but that's always some smart way of working out and getting experience, especially in the older Pokemon games where you don't get the super cool like changes they did to XP in X and Y, you know? It's a journey to overcome your own limitations as you travel the far corners of Alola and meet all the other trainers along the path, except if you skip them. It's a great adventure that children in the Alola region embark upon, along with their Pokemon, once they reach the age of 11. Allow me to give you both Island Challenge amulets. I'm going to make it through the Island Challenge and try to become the Island Challenge champion. This is one for you as well, Barry. Please do give the Island Challenge a try. Maybe not. Maybe that'd be nice something to do in Pokemon, personally. As much as I love the battling, having other options to progress through the game would be fun. Like, even though I don't like them, being able to progress through the games with Pokemon contests would be interesting. Or just becoming like a Pokemon like breeder. Like having a kind of Viva Pinata style thing where someone says, I want this kind of Pokemon. So you have to breed them in a specific way. Because then it would at least make the kind of going out and catching Pokemon like interesting, other than just completing the Pokedex, which has never really been like something that has always been like a super selling point. Always being the league champion is always the selling point of a Pokemon game for me. Tapu Koko is amazing, isn't it? I hope we meet it again someday, and thank you for saving Nebby. Pew. Oh yeah? You know, Barry, it did save your life. Again, the way she says it, it's like, you don't want to go and meet this kind of island god? He did save your life. He even gifted you a sparkling stone, even though you're a stranger to this place. Suppose time we get you kids home, yeah? Nebby, Alola's full of all kinds of wonders, isn't it? Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to find out. Captain, I was able to detect high levels of aura at this full-powered festival. I suppose you would. According to our earlier research, it seems that the Z-Ring power and its Tapu Koko creature is bathed in a great deal of light. Overflows with light that was released by the blinding one, I find myself rather envious. I wonder if we can find some way to use the great power that fills Alola for ourselves. That is precisely why we, the Ultra Recon Squad, are here to make. Onward, there is still so much Alola we have not seen. We must investigate it all. Got Shroomish. Gotta go switch grind. There we go. You're pretty safe for a while now, I think. At least for those first couple of gyms now, thus. Although famous last words for Nuzlocke. Oh, this is the first game where I felt I really compelled to complete the Pokedex. Yeah, same. I think a Sword and Shield had that for me. Because it felt more attainable, because there was no national dex. So it was just like a large amount of Pokemon that I could kind of catch and then trade with my friends. As opposed to just getting all of them to get like the shiny charm. Because I feel like the shiny charm is like my where I click as a completion bonus, completion reward. I saw you back already. I thought you were going to try and stay in Iki Town longer. Especially right after that great Pokemon battle. Oh, it's just captivating to see my own boy fighting in such perfect sync with his partner. Maybe it would be a good idea to try. I should use the normal mum voice I use. Maybe it would be a good idea for you to try out that Island Challenge thing. Something you can only do in Alola, right? But right now, I've got a date with my bed. I danced my feet off at that festival. Night-night, sweetie. You got some sleep, too. Sure thing, Mum. The next day. Oh no, you lost the Tailo to Team Aqua? Oh boy. Oh no, I'm sorry, Varen, I'm sorry. Do you nickname your Pokemon as well, just out of curiosity? I know it's not like a full-on rule of a Nuzlocke, but I always find it a lot more kind of compelling to do that. But 40-a-day mom is back. Yep. What beautiful weather. I wonder what today will bring me. I remember people were raging all the Pokemon weren't in Sword and Shield, and I sat there thinking, oh no, what a shame. You can't catch Pikachu for the 500th time. Yeah, I was really sad that I couldn't catch my 900th Geodude. I know it's old news at this point, but, you know, it was such like a storm in a teacup, you know, like in terms of it's so much like personal. I understood some of what people were doing, had problems with it, but I mean, for me, it wasn't that much of a deal. So, you do not name a Pokemon. It's such a waste. Oh, come on, friend. They're your friends. They're fighting for you. They're dying for you at points. You got to at least give them the dignity of giving the name. If it's Kukui, if it's Kukui, he'll probably let himself in without even waiting for us to open the door. What a rude dude. I mean, the National Dex still lives on in Pokemon Home if you deem that worthy of £5, dollars, dineros a year, a month. How much is it? 15? God, I don't know. I should probably look at my finances a bit more. I remember you wrote a school essay about the National Dex discourse. It was I agree. It was bound to fail. It was unsustainable for after a while. So, and it will just be a case of how long designing new Pokemon will also be sustainable. Oh, Professor said, "Hey there, Lily. Bring me the great new trainer. Woo! So here I am to show you the way to his Pokemon lab. So if you'll come with me, it's this way." Barry, I brought the Meowth. Here, a little pocket money for you. Don't go wasting it on anything too silly. In my first playthrough of Sword and Shield, I spent all of my money at the start of the game on an Arcanine t-shirt, a hideous Arcanine t-shirt, which I still want to own in real life. So, telling me not to spend all my money on something silly is very valid advice. Oh, well done, Barry. You're already making friends, aren't you? You're already making... and what a cute little friend you found. I knew Alola would be a great place for us. We just keep meeting wonderful people here. Me? Oh, well, thank you. My name's Lily. It's very nice to meet you. Yeah, I mean, I'll count that as a difference of opinion. I like naming my Pokemon, but I fully appreciate that it doesn't do everything for everyone. Same as having Pokemon follow you doesn't do it for everybody. I quite like that too, but I mean, if you don't find any value in it, then I can't really convince you otherwise. Looks like it's finally your time to shine, sweetie. Enjoy yourself out there with Popplio, and don't be gone too long. I never come. Actually, you should come home every day, every actual real life 24 hours, because she gives you a Pokeball. I never name my first playthrough to learn the names of the mons, but I name them whenever I get to replay the games. I think what I should probably do from now on for new Pokemon, like especially new ones when they come out in Scarlet and Violet, is probably keep their real names and then rename them at the end of the game, because it doesn't really cost you anything. It's kind of the Pokemon International's fault for making, look how many you can catch at the core part of the game. Digimon has a massive roster, but not a single game has every single Digimon too. And they bring out new Digimon. I'm looking forward to playing a Digimon game eventually. You have a very nice mother, don't you? Foreshadowing. We should get going. I'll show you the Pokemon Research Lab. You love the Seiko Mom. This is the one. It's either that or it's also held up for one of the rivals in the X and Y games. I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now, but that's the voice I use. It hurts my voice, so I'm glad you enjoy it. You got another Tailo. I'm not allowing dupe scores. Oh, so you can keep getting Talos. Okay, that's fine. That's like the old core Nuzlocke rules, where you can just get as many of the Pokemon as you want. I spend way too much money on clothes in the games. I mean, it's as they say, fashion souls. You know, you got to look good, like Monster Hunter. Fashion hunters is what we're really going for here. Does it have good skills, but can I look good in it? Is the ultimate kind of balance in terms of looking at it. Here's the thing, people who are arguing that it's Pokemon, the tagline's got to catch them all. Yeah, they haven't used that tagline in years. Yeah, I can't remember the last time they properly used it's got to catch them all. I don't see the appeal of Pokemon following. Yeah, we've spoke about this before, how you don't see the appeal. Again, I quite like the kind of connectivity I get from it, from having them like follow me around. But again, I understand people don't always need to be connected with their pixel monsters. I rarely use potions and stuff like that. I don't know why, I just never use them. So clothes is kind of the only thing I ever spend money on in the games. Yeah, true. I feel exactly the same way. I always forget that I have healing. Like I always feel dirty using like a revive in battle. What was that foreshadowing? Final Fashion Fantasy 14. They got to bring back it. They brought it back in 2013 for X and Y. Interesting. I guess that was sort of moving towards where Pokemon Bank was coming out, where you could still catch them all. You don't know about using repels. Oh yeah, so we can use repels. Nebby's real name is Cosmog. That's the actual Pokemon's name, although he's from a strange different world. What is the foreshadowing? Oh, I couldn't. If I told you foreshadowing, it would just be spoilers. Seems to have a very strange power. Used that power to save me once when I was in danger, but some other people want Cosmog for themselves to use that power. That's why only the Professor and Kokohara and other people that I can trust know about it. Can you keep a secret? You cannot tell anyone else about Nebby or whatever it was on that bridge, please. I'm going to tell my mum, and I'm going to tell Gus what happened. Gus probably already knows, but I'm going to tell them, and you can't stop me. Oh, Barry, do you want to see something neat? Watch this sick trick I can do. Ready? Ready for this sick trick, guys? Oh my goodness! Fucking X Games. If you'd like to take a shortcut, I suggest you try it too. I'll be heading to the lab now. I'll see you there. I'm going to sell the berries I get for... It's good. Yeah, I mean, that's always a good spot of getting money. Especially if you've got something with pickup. Does Poochyena get pickup? I can't remember off the top of my head if Poochyena gets pickup. I like the Ultra Beasts. The idea was they're so alien, even for Pokemon World. Yep. My favorite is Blacephalon. It's the only clown that no one should ever be scared of, even though he's a clown whose head literally explodes. Oh yeah, Rockruff, let's go. Give me everything you got. My body's ready. Woo! What are you doing in there? There they go again. Pokemon Research Lab is a unique charm, but I think you might agree. I've actually been imposing on the professor for the last 3 months. I'm not much of an assistant, but it's the least I can do to pay him back for letting me stay. Maybe it'd be more help if I was a real Pokemon trainer too. And Professor Kukui is dead. I love the Ultra Beasts and the mystery surrounding them, yeah. Especially when you get a bit more of the mystery from, like, kind of given to you or explained a bit more in the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon games. Xurkitree is your favorite. Stack Attacker goes hard. Stack Attacker is pretty cool. I think I like Stack Attacker almost just because of the name. If I tried, I would sprain an ankle. Much impressed. I know, right? Your favorite is Katana. Ooh. Zigzagoon gets pick up, not Puchiana. Okay, fair enough. Had to wash his lab coat finally to get it clean. Now it's going to be in shreds. I'm not good at mending clothes. So we just have to buy another new one. He can spend all that Pokemon grant money that he gets for researching whatever it is he researches for Pokemon to buy lab coats. That's what I'd spend my grant money on. That's what I spend the money from the cafe here. People buy coffee and I just buy cool sunglasses and different color headphones. Hey there, Ray. Thanks for getting for me, Lily. And that love disc just floating up and down in that tank. Of course, however I can help. I'm supposed to be your assistant, right? Rocco's moves were so stylish and I was making good progress on my research. Your research is getting beaten up by your dog. Say, Barry, let me see your Pokedex for a second, yeah? So, what do you think of this place? Not bad, right? But that's not why I called you here. That's not why I called you here. Here, I finally arrived. It? What's wrong, Lily? Don't make me do all the talking. See, there's this Pokemon inside the Pokedex called Rotom. Rotom? Oh, I can tell you about Rotom. It's a peculiar Pokemon with a body made of something like electricity. It can take up residence in machines. Yeah, buddy, you put that crazy skill of Rotoms to work. It's the next generation of Pokedexes. But it's only complete once Rotom has gone into its body specially developed for it. The whole new way of picking Pokemon to communicate. There's only a few of these beauties out in the world. And now, if I power up your Pokedex with parts that I just got in... It's relatable to dog owners. My mum's youngest but larger dog accidentally beat you up because he thinks he's small. I've seen a lot of those, especially like golden retrievers have a serious kind of like... They can't comprehend how big and small they are. So they start getting to like a year old when they're quite large. Almost like full-size doggos. But they'll still jump around like they're puppies. So they'll knock you clean off your feet. Hey there, sorry about that, Rotom. Guess I surprised you. Especially Rockruff. Rockruff is made of solid rock. I don't know how you'd figure that out from the name. And then when it evolves, that rock gets twice as hard. You've already got the full team. The gang is ready to dominate the Hoenn region. Here, boy, I powered up your favorite dex. Give Barry a helping hand, yeah? Helping hand's a Pokemon move. Yeah. He has an older, smaller brother, and he thinks that he's the same size that he is, like half his size again. Nice. Hey there, pleasure to meet you. I'm not nervous or anything, okay? So yeah, our Rotom can talk to us now. Our Pokedex can now directly communicate. He's looking a bit sad at the moment. Check it out, Barry. Now Rotom can talk to you. It may take a little while to get used to this, but new job, but I say Rotom's going to take a liking to you. And this will help how exactly? Barry hasn't been in the Alola region very long, so I decided to give him a special Rotom Dex to help him navigate around. Nice to meet you, Rotom. I don't care about Kukui giving it. I'm just being nice to the Pokemon that's currently trapped forever inside this Neo Geo that he just gave me. Taylor was released. Sad. So you subscribe to the releasing your Pokemon as opposed to boxing them. You don't have like a graveyard box in your your PC for your dead Pokemon. I flip flop with mine. Sometimes I like releasing them, sometimes not. You can see where we're heading just by looking at Rotom. So you can give him a little tap and you can check out the town map. Yeah, Booker never really looks like it looks like a doggo that can't really figure out his dimensions. He is just a floating head, floating head with some force. Salty Breeze sang to me and brought me here to you. Whoa! Oh, everyone runs away. All these pink Pokemon that just hang out. Snubble, interesting choice. Is that a loft? That's amazing. No, it's not. It's private. Don't go in my room. The professor said he's kind enough to let me use it. Because a beast that thinks he is a lapdog still. And there is the Bookeremo. If you see a person or a Pokemon who needs help, you just help them. I normally do put my dead Pokemon in a death box, but this is my first playthrough where releasing dead Pokemon. That's always the hard one. Just watching them disappear forever, knowing that you can never recover them from any kind of like sentimentality. So you got to be extra careful not getting them killed. And that's why I let Lily stay up here in my loft. And also jumps on you in the very moment he sees you. Bruno thinks he's a lapdog. He brings pain, but he's cute. Cuddly pain. The best kind of pain, right? Hurts so good. Not like that. So, Barry, I'm leaving this Rotom Dex in your hands. Rotom, you look after Barry, yeah? Everyone has to look after me. Apparently I am, like, completely incapable of looking after myself. So, that's Rotom Dex, huh? That's kind of cute. Alright, Barry, you too, Hal, get a move on. Where? To the trainer school. We've got to learn the basics to becoming a Pokemon trainer, even though through Pokemon battling. It's a long road to become an Island Challenge champion, and the trainer's school is the first step. What about you, Hal? I'm good. Just want to play with my Pokemon. And all the doggos running around in the back there. I say doggos, one of those is Stuffle, and Stuffle is definitely not a doggo. The Island Challenge, so this is how people in Alola connect with the world around them. And then there's the way that you and your Popplio chose one another. And now how Rotom is helping you out as well. Even Nebby likes you. I guess there's something about you that makes Pokemon really comfortable. It's because I paid for this game, Lily. That's why they like me. The power of capitalism means everybody loves me. No worries, Dust. Thanks for hopping by. Appreciate you being here. Lily, you take care of Barry too, yeah, until he gets used to Rotom. Help him find his way around. This is a handhold island. I forget that, so... If you're ready to have a little poke around... Don't say it like that, Rotom. So if he's ever like this, I can do it, and it actually, like... makes him a little happier. Everyone enjoys me poking them to make them a little happier. And then we go outside. Straight into another cutscene. Pokemon Center is practically right around the corner of the house, isn't it, Barry? And then someone turns out the lights. Everything has fallen into darkness. Nebby, don't worry, it's okay. This must be what they call a solar eclipse. Happens when the sun gets covered up. Was a solar eclipse a forecast for today? Oh well, it must be some kind of good omen, yeah. Yeah, definitely. The world plunging into darkness has only ever been considered a good thing. I can't think of any situation where, like, the light going out in the world randomly for a couple of seconds doesn't immediately, like, put, like, everybody in a good mood. Think something good will happen? Sure. Long time ago, Alola was cloaked in darkness, yeah, but people say that when Alola's people in Pokemon blasted all the darkness away with light. And they also say that that's why people started gathering Z crystals, and the custom turned into the Island Challenge. Now that you've got the Z power ring, I hope you collect those Z crystals too. That's exactly what a move researcher like me needs to uncover the secrets. It will put me in a good mood probably. I like the dark, like the entire, like just randomly, if you were like out walking around or outside at like 1 in the afternoon, and the world just suddenly plunged into darkness, and everything stopped, and went eerily quiet for like 30 seconds, and then it just went away again. You wouldn't be mildly perturbed? We're going to the Pokemon Center. Everything went black for a sudden. I thought it might have been my batteries. Are you okay now, buddy? Yeah, I'm okay, thanks. I won't short circuit that easy. That's Silent Hill. That is Silent Hill shit, and that only ever ends well for everyone, right? So I've got a couple of trainers I can fight here. Do I want to do it for the... I'll just do it for the XP. Calm or Stormy Steed? Which do you prefer? You're challenged by Swimmer Natasha. What Kukui just said about people bringing light and shit actually happens in the anime. Okay. Wingull. We had a Wingull once. His name was Gullivan. He was a cool dude. And he ended up like a lot of my Pokemon in Nuzlocke. In the ground. And that's bad for flying types. That's fine, I guess. Let's see how much Water Gun does. We'll have a Water Gun off. Okay, so that's not already seeming good. That's about the same, though. Even for being not very effective. So, Wingull, the Zubat of the ocean. Or is that, Goldeen? Nice crit. Nice crit. Gus, proud of you, buddy. I prefer calm, at least for my opponents. Indeed. Thank you, young lady. I mean, at least you know what you like in your trainers, I guess. I don't like how they don't turn to look at you. She's just sort of staring over her shoulder. Something a bit, like, unsettling about that. Oh, Lola, check out my cute Pokemon. Let's check out a cute Pokemon. Everyone rate her Pokemon from 1 to 10 on the cuteness scale. You've got a Yungoos. Tentacle is the Ocean Zubat, yeah. Goldeen is the Lake Zubat. Wingull is Daylight Zubat. All Pokemon is just varying forms of Zubat. Decent damage. Now I guess look at me. Very fiercely. Poor Gus's defense drops. So the trainer school is going to be a bit of a fun time. I think one of their trainers has a Magnemite. This may cause some problems for me. Or is that only in like Sun and Moon? I know there's a Magnemite in the trainer school, but 7.5 on the cuteness scale for Yungoos? Really? That's higher than I would have put Yungoos. No, Slowpoke, hey buddy. I've never seen this Pokemon. Does that add too much to the start of battles for you guys? Like the little kind of like Rotom freaking out when he sees a Pokemon that you've not encountered before in the game. I have a real life theory. Confectionery are basically Pokemon evolutions. Milky Bar evolves from Mars bars and then evolves into Snickers. Based on based on taste, like your preferences of taste. Because I remember liking Milky Bars when I was a kid, and then Mars bars when I was a bit older, like say in my teens, and now I'm like old. We're older, I guess. We're in Snickers. I'm just waiting for Galaxy Fruit and Nut to take over. Oh, by the way, let's go kneecaps. Or they just change into it, like if you leave them on the shelf long enough. Inkay! Little cute Thulu. Super interesting gimmick with this one, where you have to turn your system upside down in order to evolve it. Yeah, I like seeing it too, personally. But I know some people, especially in like their RPGs, don't like the kind of long startups. I see. Okay, so they actually, I see. With the evolution, they gain extra types. Milky Way evolves into Mars Bar and regains the caramel type, and then eventually they evolve into Snickers and gain the nut type. That's crazy. 3 types. How can you balance that for combat in the real worlds? Goodbye, Inkay. Also, why did this kid like kneecaps? Because of shorts. I'm gonna catch more Pokemon. Pokemon with cool knees are so neat. Nut type. The butt. The nut type. Yeah, it's just a milky caramel nut type. That's just what a Snickers is. If you talk to the woman at the counter, you can restore your Pokemon to perfect health. There's so much in like the Sun and Moon games that really like gives a lot of like regional character to everything Pokemon. Like just the way the music is, like the variance on the music is just so... It just feels right for what they're trying to portray. I don't think you necessarily get that in a lot of the other games. You're welcome, Becky. Please remember, if you take nothing else away from this stream, please take away your milky caramel nut type. Yeah, so the more you play with your Pokemon, the guy behind the desk will give you Pokebeans, which you can use to, like, give to your Pokemon, which will make them friendlier to you. This guy runs a cafe. I feel very connected to him. Welcome to the Pokemon Center Cafe. It's 7 o'clock in Alola now. You're in our cafe space. We provide a moment of peace for our customers. What would you like to go today? So, Moo Milk. I mean, I was going to ask what you guys think I should get, but if there's Moo Milk on the list, I'm always going for the Moo Milk. Yeah, the music here is great. $198, well worth. Got it. Now, give you a moment. Just a whole bottle. I'm just going to chug this whole bottle. You're going to watch me chug this whole bottle of milk. Here you are, one Moo Milk just for you. Just one sip and you'll be hooked. Don't tell me about it. This milk is so mellow, it's so rich, and it'll make you wish your mother were a milk tank. Yes, I do wish my mother was a milk tank. It's in my brain. There's Moo Milk in my brain. Inflation just got out of hand when the bottle of milk costs $198. Once time has passed, you buy, you'll never come back, and no one is selling more time anywhere either. That's what makes time so important for all of us. When you're late for an appointment, it's like you're stealing another person's time. I was often late for dates with my wife, so she used to give me an earful. Thank you for that little bit of... Maybe I should give out kind of sage advice when people come into the stream. Just unsolicited sage advice. You're limited to one a day, but have a tea biscuit on us. This snack is especially of Shilar City in the Kalos region. Oh yeah, this is where you get the heal all status effects bits from other regions. Moo Milk is £1.22. That sounds about right. That's quite a big bottle. So let's see if it feels about right. We'd like to offer your Pokemon something on the house. Give me them beans. Pokebeans are special to Alola, and Pokemon love them. Feed them your Pokemon in a Pokemon refresh, and they'll become more affectionate. Please come visit us again soon. Will do, friend. Oh, Rotom, what's up? Wake up, buddy. We've got things to do. Go. So let's try and at least get into the trainer school. Because again, I know there's been a decisively like small amount of action in the last like 2 hours of your life. The guy behind the counter was talking about stealing time. I am definitely stealing time from you here. But I appreciate you. I really do. I'm sure you got stuff you'd like doing, but I appreciate you hanging out with me nonetheless. Here we are. See, the trainer school is being accosted by a wild Tauros. Well, it looks like we won't be going that way anytime soon, but thanks to Tauros. But we were planning on only going as far as the trainer school anyway. Yeah, screw you, Tauros. You think you're blocking my path? I wanted to go here anyway. What do you think we'll find at the trainer school place? Don't know, buddy. Let's find out, Rotom. Let's find out together. Hey there, Barry. I must have passed you too, yeah? Yeah, how did you get ahead of us? Maybe when we were in the Pokemon Center. But welcome to the trainer school, the place where you learn how to be a Pokemon trainer. Professor Kukui, is this the child you told me about? Yeah, Barry's a real tough one, too. I put him through a ringer good, teach. 4 trainers. You gotta beat 4 Pokemon trainers here at the school, Barry. The experience will surely help you and your Pokemon grow stronger, yeah. Actually, speaking of experience, why don't you take this? Yeah, the EXP share. I guess we don't have to worry about that, like, at all for a while. If you keep the EXP share on, yeah, all your Pokemon on your team can get experience from battle. Another hot topic for Pokemon players. Do you like the fact that EXP share is on all the time and you don't get a choice? The trainer who take part in the lesson may be inside or outside the school. You may also have to visit our classrooms. You'll learn things there that'll help you on your journey too, I'd say. Right then, let the lesson begin. She may not look like tough, but trains all our kids right. One of our students is even a captain. If you want a bit of advice from me, here's something that might help. Once you've fought a species of Pokemon once, you can easily see that what type of moves will work best in the next battle. Yep, this was a great addition in Sun and Moon, just to help people who may not have played Pokemon just know like how types work, because I think for a long time Pokemon to take for granted that people just have the type chart either learned or in front of them at all times. It's the thing in games, in other like monster catching games, that I hope gets put in a bit more. I know a lot of them do. I know Coromon does it. I'm not sure about Temtem, but I know Coromon at least does it. Wondering about the Tallgrass and meet lots of different Pokemon that'll help you. Battle them all. I don't know how to catch him, Lily. I know Kukui told me how to catch him, but I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to Twitch chat and to YouTube chat as well. So now, now I don't know, and you won't tell me again. So there's no way I could learn how to catch Pokemon. So we just have to deal with the fact that I've got Gus, and that's it. You want the option, Jay. It's a good addition, but I would like the option to turn it off in certain situations. Xpixia is good. It's 2022. I don't have time, and it's your enthusiasm to level up every Pokemon separately. Yeah, I mean, I love the fact that EXP share works the way it does. Maybe I'd like the option to do it. I think it should be on as a default and be able to be switched off. Maybe it's not like a kind of like a deal breaker for me. If it's on, I'll just deal with it. But I get for people who don't want to play Pokemon all the time or have not got a certain love for RPGs, it's probably a big nuisance having to like level up your Pokemon each time, like individually, or only have like maybe 2 of them like leveling up. I'm gonna fight this person, by the way. I can see the benefits of both sides of it. It maybe should be an option, but if my precious Bonsly takes down Bonsly, oh my goodness, Bonsly. Okay, Hiromi. Show me your Bonsly. So yeah, for the Bonsly line, I have a very like strong, like Nuzlocke have given me a great affection for the Bonsly line. I will put this here for you. This is my old Pokemon Pickle. This is when we first met her, that moment will always stay with me in any kind of thing of Pokemon. So, sadly, I have to knock this one out, even though I've got all this love for it. I play Pokemon despite it being an RPG rather than because of it being one. Yeah. It's a lot of cute monsters and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different things for people. I guess some people would consider it unfortunate that it's an RPG. A very conventional JRPG. So that's one down. We've got to defeat another 3 trainers in the school somewhere. And hope that we don't lose Gus at any point. Let's try not to lose him before the end of the stream. I started a bit late, so we're going to go till about 10 past. We've got about another 10 minutes. So we've got a potion there, and something I learned very recently, that there's a Great Ball hidden in the ground in the middle of this like little combat zone. Never knew it was there before. Don't know why. I've never seen anyone ever talk about it. I mean, I know it's just a Great Ball, and also in this challenge, it's completely useless to me other than just for selling it. But there you go. Something, if you take nothing else away from this stream other than the milky caramel nut type, it's that there's a Great Ball hidden in the middle of that combat zone. Okay, I think you're one of the trainers? Look at your Pokemon. Whenever it has any claws, it will be able to kick out of one. You said something I completely, like, my brain melted trying to read that. But you gave me the Quick Claw. So I'm sorry I didn't pay attention to what you were saying. So that's actually super useful. Too many pages. There's a QR scanner there. Interesting. So Gus. You can now first our first held item. In some playthroughs, the Quick Claw is cursed. I'm hoping it's not that. Normally, hopefully this is not the curse of the Quick Claw. But yeah, I give it to it, and sometimes it will proc, and Gus will move first, regardless of how fast the opposing Pokemon is. And I don't think Gus is all that fast still, even with his 14 speed, so it's not bad. He has got the boosted speed nature, so there you go. I know the teacher said that there's sometimes trainers in the classrooms. Do I have to beat up one of these children in front of all their friends? Yes, I do. Look at my Metapod. It's got an Oranberry. It's got an Oranberry. How do Metapods hold Oranberries? Or any held item? I mean, some of them I guess you could understand. They're like necklaces. But where do you put an Oranberry on a Metapod? Can you imagine if Metapod was faster than Gus? That'd be terrible. There it is. Definitely had an Oranberry on him. Inside the pod, crammed in like a pea. That seems kind of cruel. I mean, it definitely on... And there we go. Quick Claw pops. For Gus. Which we definitely needed to go first for that against that Metapod. Yeah, Metapod, here, have a berry. He's dead. He can't eat a berry, he's dead. You just lay it on top and hope it doesn't fall off. I mean, yeah, Metapods, I guess, have a pretty good balance. I've never seen a Metapod fall over, so yeah, if you ever needed to learn things about Pokemon, I guess this is a good spot to learn it. However, I am an old person who religiously plays Pokemon games. So, I at least understand the basics. Although even to this day, I'll get type matches mixed up. So maybe I should go to the Pokemon school. An Antidote. So there's a dude down here. May cause me problems. I should how's Gus doing? No, he's only taking like a couple of points of HP, so fine. Before we do that though, very importantly, we have to poke Rotom. Just to wake him up. I go to sleep, buddy. Okay. So this guy could not possibly be a trainer, right? He is! I'll show you my Grimer's best move. With poison gas, it'll poison everyone that comes out against us. Oh, damn. Status effects. Youngster Joey, he gets around everywhere. The Joey that doesn't even like shorts. He's not short-based. So Disarming Voice is a fairy move, so won't... I guess it will do neutral damage to Alolan Grimer. Fucking love Alolan Grimer, by the way. Probably one of my favourite Alolan Pokemon. And I know it's just a pile of goo. But I really love him. Right, so we're poisoned now. What has confused you, Becky? I think we'll be okay. Oof. That straight punch to my face was a lot more painful than I was expecting. Short-based and easy to wear. Easy to wear pilled. He employed chemical warfare, that's... Hey, it's Pokemon, so it's actually natural, so it's fine. It's natural waste. Baby doll eyes. This is a priority Growl, right? Always goes first, yeah. So I can get rid of Growl, fine, without having to worry about anything there. So Baby doll eyes drops your opponent's attack by 1 stage. It's also a priority move, so it always goes first. So that Quick Claw is becoming even more relevant. You love Alolan Grimer Monk? Thank you. The Alolan Grimer and Muck squad represent. No, the Grimer I found in the tall grass near the school was defeated. And now you know where you can catch a Alolan Grimer. Grass-type Pokemon are immune to powder moves like Poison Powder and Sleep Powder. But you can still poison them with Poison Gas, unless they're a Poison type as well, in which case you can't poison them. So, thanks for only half the information, youngster Joey. I can see why the short Colt, the short, comfy and easy to wear pilled crew don't talk about you. So that's 3 down. If I go to Lily, who's up here, she will heal my Pokemon, which will get rid of the poison status. Which would only be a real problem in that. Again, I don't have any limitations on healing from like Pokemon centers because I'm not that like masochistic on myself. Ready? Grass, fire, water. It's not the order they said it in, but that's the order I said it in. Which one wins again? Which one win between a grass and a water type? The fire type. You sure? Pretty sure it's not. Are you messing with us, maybe? No. The fire type wins every matchup. That's just the way things work. I think you're okay to fight? Yeah, okay. So you have to fight the other 3 to let this guy fight you. Looks like you beat everyone else, huh? But don't think for a second you get away. Ekans' ability is gonna get you. Oh no, Ekans is his ability. I think this is the one with Intimidate. So we'll drop my attack 1 stage just at the very first stage of the battle. Ekans, not a good Pokemon. Great ability, but not a very good Pokemon. Again, he's a poison type, so he resists my fairy move, so I'm not going to use Disarming Voice. I'm just going to hope that you're going to bite me. Ugh, it's fine. Maybe giving it an Oran Berry would have been the smarter option. Hey, Quick Claw! Oh no, he's bound me. I don't know if the bind changes colour depending on what Pokemon it uses. I think it was very, like, coincidental if the wrap is Ekans' colour, because Ekans... I mean, I like to think it's because it's Ekans' colour. Which is purple. It was not necessary, that crit, but... Anyway, get out of here. Winning even after attack stat is lowered. The indomitable spirit indeed. I just remembered I still have a Pansage and a Feebas from the Wonder Lounge. Say, oh, the Wonder Lounge. I am bringing the Wonder Lounge back sooner rather than later. I do also hope that Wonder Trading and Surprise Trading is in Scarlet and Violet, because that would be cool to get back into as well. Intimidate is ability that lowers your opponent's attack stat. If you understand your Pokemon's abilities, you can use them the best strategies in battle. Is it still cool? Yeah, I think just the Wonder Lounge is a fun name for it. You know? Even though it's called Surprise Trading. I think Wonder Trading was a cooler name, a funner name. So I'm keeping it as the Wonder Lounge. Surprise Lounge. Surprise Lounge sounds a bit more kind of sus, in my honest opinion. I can admit that when I'm beat, I'll give you a reward even. It's a technical machine. Workup. Is that any use for me? Okay, first thing to know about TMs. Technical machines teach new... Yeah, so this is how you teach Pokemon moves that it wouldn't learn up by level up. Not every Pokemon can learn every move. You can use the TMs as many times as you want because the Game Freak figured that out eventually. Yeah, it's very... I hope so. It's very popular. And I mean, I love it, so they should. Just to appease me. Oh, that's the school bell. Attention all students. Would Barry please come to office on floor 2? Barry to the second floor office, please. What terrible thing did you do to get called to the office so soon? Well, so you did do something. Are you in trouble? Oh, I'm definitely in trouble. Lily. Let me take a Pokemon, okay, to heal my Pokemon for me. Pretty sure to push your Pokemon too hard. I mean, if you don't mind, I'll try not to. Oh man, you in trouble. Shut up! Shut up! Don't tell everyone I'm in trouble. Shut up. Speaking of trouble, that's not really a segue, but I'm finishing up the stream for the evening. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming by for the start of the Ultramoon no capture Nuzlocke. I appreciate your presence. It as I say, I know we've all got things we like doing with our evening, and the fact that you guys want to spend a couple of hours of your time with me, I genuinely appreciate. If you want to find me, please, please, please follow me on any of my socials along there. Just YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Twitch if that's where you're watching. You're very welcome, friends. I've really enjoyed myself. We'll be back next Thursday with more of this. Make sure I get my things ready. Yeah, for more of this. It's gonna be. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm rambling again because I'm just cutting for time. But yeah, if you don't if you'll follow me up on my Twitter, I'll put up though when we do Wrestling is Silly on Wednesdays on Eden's channel. Yeah, I'll figure out an end spiel, which actually sounds like I'm not rambling. But until I see you again, friends, good luck, have fun, love you, bye.